I've been reading about you, and what you specialise in is semi-permanent makeup.
Semi-permanent makeup.
Now, I'm a bearer of little brain. I don't wear much makeup. What is semi-permanent makeup?
It's a cosmetic tattoo. So we do eyebrows, eyes and lips. So if someone's suffering from alopecia or have hair loss issues, we would create hair strokes in the brows to give them a new look.
So it doesn't come off in the shower. It stays. It sort of wears off.
Yeah.
So it's not like a tattoo.
No,
but it's stronger than makeup.
Yes. So it would last
really
for about a year, and then every year they would come back for repeat treatments.
And there's a big market for that. Not just to I wouldn't say treat. Not just on people who have certain conditions, but because they just want
to look better and to not have to wear makeup daily and not to reapply makeup daily.
Really, really interesting.
Yeah.
So you were working in finance, and you know it happens.
2009. Yeah.
You get laid off. What was it in you that made you think, you know what, I'm going to start a business? Did you instantly think I'm going to start a business?
I had always wanted to from such a young age. Didn't really know what capacity that would work in, and the redundancy just made me think, right, this is the time to do it. So I had my brows done at the time, and so that was my light bulb moment. It was like, this is what I want to do. I'd always had an obsession with eyebrows because I didn't really have any from such a young age. In my teens, I'd tweezed them all off and was drawing them on for 10 years, like most of my clients.
Yeah.
And that just changed my life, and I just thought, that's what I want to do. And the lady that had done mine kind of inspired me, really. She had also come from a finance background, and I thought, that's great, I can do that. And I just wanted to be able to work in a role that meant that I could, once I had a family, could spend time with them.
But you know, nothing complex happens in a straight line, does it? It must have been tough. There must have been setbacks. There must have been days when you just wanted to stay in bed, frankly.
Well, because
4 kids, businesses. It's hard running a business. You've got to meet payroll, you've got to get stock in, you've got to deal with clients who aren't always easy, particularly when they're paying for a service. Were you surprised at how hard it's been?
Very. Very. I knew it would be hard.
If you'd have known how hard it was going to be, would you have started?
Yes, because the rewards make it, you know, I definitely would have carried on, for sure.
How important was that grant from the Prince's Trust? What did that enable you to do? I hope you don't mind me mentioning it in the introduction. It's actually a huge honour that you were granted that financial support. How did you win that, and what difference does it make?
It's made a massive difference because it allowed me to pay for things like a website in the beginning when I didn't have a huge capital, and also, as well as the financial help, there was a lot of help from them going forward. So I had a mentor, and she would help me with who to go to for marketing, and where to start up, and just, you know, a lot more than just the financial help. Was
it make or break? Would you be where you are now without that Prince's Trust grant?
Probably not.
Wow, that's really, really important, isn't it? That's quite moving, actually.
It really is.
So tell us about your business now, where you're at and where you hope to go.
So we are on Harley Street, which has been a great opportunity, and we are now looking at training in the semi-permanent mould, so training people to go out and do the same thing and to you know, change lives, because literally we are changing lives. That's exactly what happened for myself.
And what's it been like to be a woman running a business, not just a mum, but a woman, in a business where there are obviously lots of women clients and lots of women entrepreneurs? But tell us about the work-life balance thing and your famous characteristic that you've never actually taken a day's maternity leave.
That's it. It's very hard.
How do the kids feel about that?
It's really tough because I am doing the treatments and also having to, you know, have the children. So it's been really
and run the business.
And run the business as well, which is why I can't actually take a maternity, because I have to be there for the clients. And when you get to a certain level, and you bring people in to try and help you, people don't really want to see other people. They want to see you. They want to, you know, they trust in you. They've built up their trust in you, and I've been seeing them for such a long time. So it's been challenging, but I've worked around it, and I've had 4, so it's something's working.
And I'm told by my colleagues here at GBNews that semi-permanent makeup is also becoming quite popular for men as well, not least eyebrows. So what could you Check me out. What could you do for me?
So we do eyebrows and eyeliner, and so eyeliners, we had a client coming quite recently that had alopecia, so he'd lost all of his hair, he'd lost his eyebrows and also his lashes, and just creating a slight enhancement in the lash line meant that just to look at him, it took the focus off him not having lashes.
Wow.
And, you know, he went to the barbers soon after and they hadn't noticed that he'd had it done. It just looked like he had lashes.
Wow.
And that was great for him to not feel like he had.
But it's becoming more common, isn't it, for men to paint eyebrows too?
Yeah.
I mean, is that a recent thing? Apparently, Idris Elba's done it, and some other well-known celebrities. I'd say in the last 5 years, it's become a lot more acceptable for a man to groom himself and you know, have semi-permanent makeup. And men do suffer from hair loss just as much as women. We get guys that just are in the gym constantly, and you know, they don't want to have to draw their eyebrows on and then them wash off. And this makes that. Where do you think your business can go, Sian? You've had tremendous success. You have got a big reputation in the industry, it must be said. You've secured this really prestigious perch, if you like, in the middle of London. What's your vision for what Chandela Beauty could be?
We want to go global. So I do travel to the Middle East for treatments quite often.
Wow.
Just before the pandemic. I've got a salon in Kuwait, and I would like to secure some more locations around the Middle East.
Does it help, because you are a woman of colour, and if you're treating people in, say, the Middle East with different skin tones than you would ordinarily get here in the UK, though, of course, many people from the Middle East live here in the UK, do you think that gives women of colour more confidence for you to treat them because you kind of get it?
Yeah, and know about
It's a huge market then, isn't it? Not just here in the UK, but across the world.
Yeah.
And is it more complicated, or is it just different?
It's just a little bit different, learning about skin tones and textures, and I think they just trust me knowing that I am a lady of colour. And
what would you say to mums watching this who are thinking, I want to start my own business, be it in the beauty space, any other business? What's your advice to them in a nutshell? Just go for it. Absolutely do it. It's so rewarding. If you do want to work for yourself and make a difference, go for it. Well, Sian, it's been a real pleasure to meet you. Thank you. I don't know if I'm going to get my eyebrows painted anytime soon, but if I do, I'm coming to you.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows, and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.